In the mid-1990s, we had Sunday Omobolanle, a veteran Nigerian actor. He came up with an advert on behalf of some companies, and the major cut-off line then was, everybody come inside. 2026, we had a much more popular one with Mavrudi Mondial Money Bag, or is it Money Box, popularly known as MMN. A few days back, we had CBEX, or is it CBEX? The better word I want to call it. These are three different money-generating or Ponzi schemes that has befallen the Nigerian populace. My name is Nodem, and here with me today is Akabwe, and we're here to dissect it.
Well, CBEX, MMM is one of the same thing. It's when the people fail to learn from history, they are bound to repeat it. That's what has happened. Nigerians will never learn. Next week, another Ponzi scheme will come out, and Nigerians will lie and put in their hard-earned money. Some even borrow and sell properties to invest with unscrupulous elements that have some kind of backings, because you cannot come and operate in a society, move $840 million, that are probably 1.5 trillion naira, and nobody bats an eyelid.
You think the government is involved? Or do you think the regulatory bodies of the Nigerian government is aware?
So involvement can be in two cases, can be in two ways. It could be collusion or criminal negligence. So either way, the government is implicated in all of this. Because how can you come and move $840 million from an economy?
And nobody bats an eyelid.
And people are not in jail.
So you're talking about the likes of Corporate Affairs Commission, the Nigerian Central Bank, the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, ICPC to an extent, and then you have the Nigerian Fraud Unit of
Nigerian Police.
Yes. These are at least minimum 5 institutions.
Yes, or more, because you have not mentioned this Security Exchange Commission, SEC. These are the people that controls the financial space. But when you want to pay school fees to investors of private today, they will say bring Ayilala, they will say bring Ogun to swear that you are going to pay that money. But somebody walks away.
So do you think this is nearer criminal negligence as against ignorance?
It could be a mixture of
or
both.
collusion, like you said.
It could be a mixture of both. But we'll never know. The matter will die in natural death.
Do you think Nigerians know better now? With the recent C-Blocks exposure?
From our leadership recruitment process in 1999, do you think we know better in it? We would never know better.
You think so?
We will never know better, because CBEX and our politicians, what is the difference?
I don't know.
They give you rice and they take your crude oil. What is the difference?
Or give you mirror and take your land.
Yes. They give you wrapper, give you salt, and take your allocation for 4 years. And your people start dying, herdsmen start killing your people, and you are naked, shouting. No, but you collected wrapper now. That's what CBEX is doing. But in another form.
Who is to blame?
The gods are not to blame anyways. As Olaro to be say. Because at the end of the day, except the bad tooth is pulled out, the mouth must chew with caution. That's in line in Olaro Timi's book, The Gods Are Not to Blame. Till we fish out the criminal element in our leadership process, CBEX will happen again next week.
You think so?
I know so.
Okay, in all this, we begin to apportion whatever here and there from the government point of view. But in actual fact, who is to blame?
Nigerians are to blame. Because we have made ourselves gullible, we have made ourselves vulnerable,
politically naive,
we have shown
financially naive,
we have shown our greed. That's why a young boy that has no known job, or a young girl that has no known job, we buy a Lamborghini, and everybody we are hailing now. And when you talk, they'll say you be bad belly. These are the things that lead people to wanting to get money,
get rich quick syndrome.
Get rich quick syndrome. The way we flaunt money, we have no respect for. You saw the other. Let me not even go there. The other day, people spending money. I know it could be entertainment, it could be anything. This Obi Kubana's birthday. But do you know how many people will be spoiled now?
To want to be like Obi Kubana?
Yes. And I've always said we must control our financial space.
Interesting. In all this, from what you've mentioned and all, I would like to ask a question. For our inadequacies, our naivety, our criminal mindedness and everything, who is to blame?
Nobody. Just greed and stupidity, if you ask me.
From the populace or from leadership?
From whoever's invested with CBEX or whoever believes in Nigerian politician. They are one of the same thing.
We have institutions in Nigeria that are, by policy, have invested with the authority and power to manage, monetary matters in Nigeria, i.e., financial institutions in the country. Why do Nigerians not trust these banks but wish to, cap in hand, as it were, or Ghana must go patronize this?
It's not a matter of trust. It's not a matter of trust deficit here. It's a matter of me wanting to make money to reap where you did not sow. Because how will a man tell you, I will give you, a naked man is promising you shit. A person
and he's here to clothe himself.
Is promising you shit. Why will somebody tell you, I'll give you 10,000 if you give me 1,000? Anybody that knows how to make 10,000 from 1,000 will not tell you. Anybody that knows how to make 10,000 from 1,000 will not tell you.
As Nigerians, do you think we are the problem?
We are. We
can't even read ourselves.
We are the only problem. We don't have a leadership problem, if you ask me. We have a followership problem. You know why? Because the leaders are selected from the followers. So if I become governor today and I say I want to be upright, if I retire, they'll say, don't mind the foolish man. He look at his house in the village. Or he doesn't have a house in the village. We encourage crime. That's why Yahoo and other crimes are thriving here. But that guy don't blow.
How you think blow?
You and I know it's fraud.
But
if you see GLK.
I remember when Ibori served his term in the UK and he came back home and he was met with
but it's far.
Grandstanding.
What of Yaya Bello?
Yaya Bello, who still has a case.
It's still being celebrated. So my brother, it's a different. Let's just leave Nigerians and their Stockholm syndrome.
CBEX or CBEX or whatever you want to call it, it has come into the Nigerian fore and has eaten deep into our marrow. Will this leave us crippled? Are we going to be able to walk again? Do we have limb malfunction or paralysis or the rest? Or is it a function of greed, like Akabwe has said? I guess the question here is as good as yours. My name is Nodim, and here with me again today, like we said, is Akabwe. We'll be right back. But before we go, one word of advice. Please share, like, and watch. Tell one to tell one that we are the stakeholders. I will deal with it as it's hot. Last words?
Just be wise, that's all.
And don't patronize
CBEX again.
And MMM and go.
And Nigerian politicians.
But I promise you, before we come back next time, two or more would have opened again.
Yeah.
We're the stakeholders. Be safe.